All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Healthy Living event sponsored by the Juice Plus community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carole Turnbo. I'm a qualifying senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. I am also a CrossFit coach. I'm a CrossFit Masters athlete. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I'm a mama. But my passion is nutrition, and it is teaching people that food really does heal. So tonight you're going to be hearing from myself and some of my teammates. We've all joined on a mission to inspire healthy living around the world. And I'm going to start tonight by introducing our product line. Our product line is simple because it's food. It's food that your body needs on a daily basis. Simply put, Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule. What I have here is what we call our quad or our core four, but they're 4 bottles of fruits, vegetables, berries, and omegas. So the fruits, vegetables, and the berries are 30 plus whole food concentrated capsules. They're plant-based all the way down to the capsule, better than organic, non-GMO, picked at the peak of ripeness with an NSF seal of approval. And what that means is that what is in the product is on the label. For instance, this is our fruit blend. I'll show you. You can see here, but I'm going to read it to you. So on the label of our fruit blend, we have apple, peach, cranberry, orange, papaya, cherry, pineapple, prune, date, and beet. Okay, so what's on the label is actually in the product. We also have a nutrition facts label on our product, and this is what really attracted me to the product. This is food in a capsule. It carries a nutrition label. It's not a supplement. The second thing that I wanted to show you was our full spectrum of omegas. This is a fully plant-based omega, once again, all the way down to the capsule. Juice Plus has cut out the middleman. So we normally get our fish oil or omega-3s from fish oil. And Juice Plus has cut out the middleman, go straight to what the fish eat, which is the algae. And so now we have a full spectrum, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 of plant-based omegas. So this carries the algae oil, pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, then some and other oils. The combo of those 4 products together is amazing. We also have a complete protein powder. It comes in chocolate and vanilla. Also completely plant-based, 100% vegan. We have complete bars, and we have a aeroponic growing system. It's called a tower garden, where you can grow your vegetables in your house. I just I moved mine from outside to inside 2 weeks ago, started a whole new garden. So I'm excited. I'm growing my first indoor garden for the winter. It's been 40 degrees here and I'm still growing a garden. So I'm super excited about that. So I'll keep you guys updated on how that's going. So like I said, tonight you're going to be hearing from a bunch of speakers. And I'm going to start by introducing Kimberly Boardman. She's an executive marketing director with the Juice Plus company, has been with the company for over 18 years. And so Kim has brought a team of people that she works with every day, and they're going to share their story. So Kim, come on, and you can start by sharing your story and then introducing your team.
Okay, thank you so much and for inviting me to do this. This has been a really wonderful, joyful journey for me. And I'm really grateful that my good friend 18 years ago shared Juice Plus with me. At the time, I was pretty health conscious. I worked out on a regular basis, really worked hard to eat right. But in spite of that, I really struggled with my health quite a bit. I had asthma and allergies that were kind of raging out of control, and I was getting sick all the time. And when she shared Juice Plus with me, I thought, well, it makes more sense than a multivitamin because it's food. And I knew that fruits and vegetables were an important thing for prevention. And the more fruits and vegetables you get into your diet, the better. So I took it and I really kind of went on my way and didn't really expect much of anything noticeable to happen. I'd never noticed, that I ate a salad one day and felt better the next day necessarily. But what happened was, as my body was flooded with, this rainbow of fruits and vegetables over time, I I noticed that my health struggles really improved in noticeable ways that just made my quality of life so much better. I think sometimes you don't realize how bad you feel until you feel better, and that was certainly the case for me. Um, Once I studied nutrition a little bit more, and I realized that the more good nutrition you put in your body, the more fruits and vegetables you get in. It makes a positive difference in every facet of your health. And I wanted the people I loved and cared about to know about this, and to be on it. So I wound up partnering with a company, just thinking I was going to, share it with my family and a handful of people. I didn't think I was looking for a business or any kind of career at the time, but I wound up really finding a home. It was such a joy helping people to get healthier, and being part of a like-minded community of people that just really want to make a difference for others. It not only has this partnership, helped us, originally helped to ease some financial stress that I'd had, but it's helped me to be at home with my kids while not sacrificing having to earn an income, to be able to say yes more often to more things. And when I found that I really wasn't enjoying my former career anymore, it really helped to kind of bridge that gap as I stepped away from that. So one of the great joys I've had with this is just getting to partner with other like-minded people who just are really inspired to make a difference in other people's lives and help people. So the first person I'm gonna have share with you is Tracey Keaton. She is a sales coordinator and a wife and a mom of 5 kids from Greensboro, South Carolina. And she has a real heart for helping others. And she's passionate about working with seniors, and also does a lot of volunteering at her local homeless shelter. So Tracey, I'm going to pass it to you.
Okay, thanks so much. Thank you, Kimberly. I'm Tracey Keaton from Greensboro, North Carolina, and I am a wife and mom of 5 children, 3 of which are boys, and they're out of the house, and I'm still here, still have my 2 girls here in the home with us. And I was introduced to Juice Plus by a dear friend, a high school friend, about 4.5 to 5 years ago, and she just raved over the products. And so naturally, I had to know more about it. So once I learned more about it, it just clicked with me. I clicked with me right away because I knew that my family and I were not getting all the proper nutrition we needed in our bodies. When I learned that Juice Plus was NSF certified, when I learned it was free of pesticides, free of mold and metals, and that Juice Plus contained only ingredients that were listed on the label, I knew that my family was worth that. So it was a given. So I jumped right in and I got started on it. I noticed, I guess, in the first few weeks to months, less inflammation. I have a bad ankle injury from a break and ligament tears, that the swelling is just not nearly like it used to be. Same thing with a knee injury. It seems to be so much better. I'll never stop taking Juice Plus because I feel like it has really built my immune system super strong, and you need that to fight off illnesses. That's huge, and it speaks for itself. I feel like I have healthy teeth and gums. My skin is clear and healthy. I have great digestion and energy and sleep, which is huge right now. A great thing that I noticed with taking the fruits and vegetables and berries capsules is you start craving fruits and vegetables and berries. And some things I've tried that I've never had before and never thought I would like, and I enjoy them so much. Our youngest, also as far as the megas, which is the full spectrum, we take that as well. And I do give that to my daughter, who has some struggles with focusing, and that has been a big help with her. as well as I shared it with my folks who are aging, and they are thriving from the capsules and the omegas, and they don't go a day without it either. So that's good news there. But I feel like I have a great quality of life, and my heart is to share it with other people because it's done great things for me and my family, and it truly is health based on science. As far as the reason I decided to partner with the company is because I really believe in the product. I feel the difference in my life and in my health. And like I mentioned, I get to share it with other people. It's fun. The Juice Plus people, we're known as the happy people, which is wonderful. It's so great to meet new people and share the joy of what this has done in our lives. And the gift of health with other people I love to share, people I care about. And part of it being a business is just a plus. So something I've loved, and I love the people I work with, and I just encourage folks to research it and check it out. We have studies, clinical studies that back it up, and it's just something I love. I'm keep doing. So thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for sharing, Tracey. The next person we're going to go to is Clint Cornell. He is the owner of Next Direct Primary Care and Functional Medicine. He's a physician's assistant, and he is a great health educator, always very generous with sharing his time. And he says he believes optimal health begins with bridging nutritional deficits. So, and he also partners with his wife, Tony, in this. So Clint, would you share what you love about Juice Plus and why you share it with your patients?
Yeah, thank you, Kim. Hello to everyone. A lot of new faces out there that I'm seeing. So yeah, I'm Clint, and I'll tell you, I'm a huge skeptic. And when Dr. Richard Cohen first introduced me to Juice Plus, I really picked on everything about it. The name, funny little capsule, juice powder, and then the business. I had all of those skeptical thoughts that probably a lot of people kind of go through. And he said, look, just look at the research. You're a research guy, look at the science, and if you're not convinced, okay. So I started digging into the research, and the thing that jumped out at me was a study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. So I'm a lipid nerd, I'm a cardiology nerd. That's a big area of focus in my practice. And I started looking at some of the research and how Juice Plus influenced lipids, particle sizes, and inflammatory stress, and oxidative stress, and endothelial dysfunction, and then post-fat vasoconstriction, and just all kinds of things that get a nerd like me, really excited. So I came home and I told my wife, Tony, I said, all right, I think you should sign up to be a rep, because I don't want to be a rep. But let's try it. Let's start taking it, and we'll give it 4 months and see what happens. So we both got the product, enrolled 2 of the kids in the health study, and over the course of 4 months, started to see substantial improvements in our kids' allergies, spring and fall allergies, inflammatory skin conditions, notably eczema, gut health. And I'll just stop with gut health because we don't need to get into any details there. It's a family show. But that was definitely a big improvement. And so after about 12 months of our family being on the product, and Tony did a great job of just sharing it with our extended family, our parents, our siblings, and we saw just remarkable things happen with their health. A nephew who his recurrent ear infections went away, and his eyelashes grew back, and just all kinds of really phenomenal things in terms of the health of our family. And I noticed that I had gone my first year without getting sick. I usually, in medicine, you have a couple kids that will cough on you periodically, and you get sick. And I'm typically a 3-time a year, late fall, winter, then late spring, get sick. And I noticed I hadn't been sick at all. And really the only thing we changed was the Juice Plus. So I decided I really need to start introducing this to patients. I've got enough personal experience, anecdotal data, evidence, and then of course the mountains of clinical research that is available on this product. I'm going to take this into my practice and begin sharing it. And so I've been doing that now for 6 years, I think. Typically, I would let Tony be the rep or Marcy Cohen. We would share, and I would just kind of send patients off to them. And then I kind of realized, I'm missing out here on the business side of this. So I think I can do this and manage some customers. So I've started actually doing that in-house, and reaping some of the financial reward of this as well. But and I think Kim said this at the introduction, I truly believe, and the evidence supports, that every single therapy we offer in medicine, whether it's functional, alternative, or strictly traditional medicine, pharmaceutical based, surgical intervention, whatever the case may be, that it really has to be grounded in bridging nutritional deficits. Because if we are not feeding the cell, and the cell is not producing optimal energy and communicating, and the immune system isn't functioning at an optimal level, you open the body up to just utter breakdown and chaos. And I think we're all getting a really good glimpse with this pandemic of how important optimal health is. It's folks with horrible cholesterol numbers that are being hit the hardest when it comes to COVID. It's people with high blood pressure that they thought wasn't a big deal that are ending up on ventilators. And so my hope and prayer is that we as a world begin to realize how important it is to take care of ourselves and to really help provide the tools that our body needs to obtain this optimal wellness, so that we don't succumb to silly things like a viral infection. So anyway, that's my story. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. And of course, everyone's result is different, and we don't make any medical claims, but of course, good nutrition just makes a positive difference in everything. So next we're going to Tina Castellanos. She is a QSC in the business, one of the newer members in our team, and she is a professional flutist and a mom of 2, lives in the Salt Lake City area, and I'm excited for you all to hear from her.
Thanks, Kim. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to share my story as well tonight. It's so fun to hear everyone's stories and just what a difference Juice Plus has made in everyone's lives, not only their health, but their finances as well. And I started taking Juice Plus 15 years ago, actually, long time ago, and just recently decided to make the business more a part of my life. But I started taking Juice Plus as a recommendation from my OBGYN when I was pregnant with my daughter. And I just asked her, what's the best prenatal vitamin that you know of that I can take? And she said, without a doubt, Juice Plus. So it's just, she saw so many mothers who had healthier pregnancies, and they tended to have healthier babies, and even the baby's skin color was just more vibrant, and she just had a lot of experience with that, and that was a testament to me that that's what I wanted to take when I was pregnant with my daughter. So it's been helping me all this time for 15 years, but I originally signed up as a distributor for just the discount, because I thought, well, it's worth it for that. And then I knew that I wanted to share it with my family as well, of course. And there was about a 6-month period of time where I stopped taking Juice Plus. I just thought it's an expense, and I had to cut some corners, and it wasn't the best corner to to cut at the time. I noticed a lot of things happened that just my health went down. I was getting sick more often. I had problems with my thyroid levels and all these things. My complexion changed. Even the texture of my hair changed. My hairdresser noticed from one appointment to the next a difference, and it just all coincided with that time that I thought I should cut a corner and stop taking it. So anyway, that didn't last very long. I'm back on it. I love it, and I feel an obligation to share it with others. Especially right now. This is a really tough time financially for my family. Knock on wood, we're healthy right now, which is a huge blessing, but financially it's difficult. My husband and I are both musicians. We've both been out of work since March, and I don't really know when the next time we will have a concert. So a lot of our friends are musicians as well. So I just feel like I have an obligation to share it with my friends for their help and their finances. So, like I said, I signed up for the discount, and I'm on track with the work that I've put in the last few months to just make a substantial income to help with so many different bills and things like that, and make up for the concerts that I don't have right now. And long term, I have a goal to have Juice Plus offer the health insurance for my husband and I, because as musicians, we don't have that opportunity to get health insurance through our jobs. So that's a huge blessing that Juice Plus offers. Health insurance and college funds as well. I think it's just amazing that there's so many options on the business side of Juice Plus. So with that, thanks for the opportunity, Kim. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much for sharing, Tina. What a blessing it is to other people that you're sharing this with. And it really is unique what our company offers to people that reach some of the top leadership positions with the health insurance. So finally, we're going to go to Sheryl Tischer. She is a QSSC with our company, and she's a former financial analyst, a certified health coach, and the mom of a 23-year-old daughter, Jillian. And she's kind of like the unofficial mom of our team. She's really incredible with embracing and helping friendships and helping others. So anyway, I'm going to pass it to you, Sheryl.
Well, thanks, Kim. I appreciate that. And hello, everyone. I'm Sheryl Tischer, like Kim said. I live in Mason, Ohio, which is just north of Cincinnati. And my family and I have been taking Juice Plus for over 14 years now. We love it. And we actually were introduced by a friend because I was kind of searching for something. My daughter was 9 at the time, super picky eater, if you can relate. She actually liked vegetables more than fruit, which was not saying a lot. She didn't even like jelly. So my friend told me about this Juice Plus. It was fruits and vegetables and capsules and chewables. And I thought, oh my gosh, that sounds perfect. And then she went on to tell me about the Healthy Starts for Families program, which is just amazing. I love it. The company is so generous that if an adult gets started on Juice Plus, you can actually sponsor a child to get their order for free. And that's kids from 4 all the way up to full-time college. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sure I could benefit from more fruits and vegetables. Who couldn't? But then as I got to learn a little bit more about the power of fruits and vegetables, I really had no idea. You kind of know what you know, and you know a little bit, but I really had no idea about the importance really of nutrition and what a difference that made to your health. And so I was really interested in learning more about prevention. I didn't want to go down that path of, constant doctor appointments and prescriptions and things like that. I really wanted to live, just a long, healthy, vibrant life. So I decided to partner with the company because I wanted to share it with my parents and some other, friends and family. And then the more I learned and the more I shared, the more people I found who I wanted to share it with, because again, who couldn't benefit from more fruits and vegetables? It's just so simple. It's just a simple way to bridge the gap. It's not a substitute for eating fruits and vegetables, but no one really eats enough. So, kind of weaving in those fruits and vegetables into our diet. So we, over time, we found that we were sick less often. I found that I had just a lot more energy. My hair, my scales, nails grew, much more quickly. Those kind of things, which are putting good things on the inside of your body, good things are showing up on the outside. That made sense. And then I also love that, based on the science that we've talked about, that I knew it was kind of doing things on the inside of my body. You can't feel prevention. So I was so, just so happy to know that good things were happening on the inside of my body that I didn't even know or couldn't tell were happening based on that science. So I love that as well. I love the whole prevention aspect of it. And I also love the business side of it. Of course, it's definitely an income stream, which can be, really whatever you decide to do with that, whether you just want to do part-time, you can decide to go full-time, you can kind of pick it up and put it down depending on what's happening in your life. And I love that. But then I also found that there was just so much personal growth. There's so many opportunities to learn, different conferences that we can go to. And then there's so many friends that you're meeting along the way. A lot of people that I know in Juice Plus have just become super good friends. They've just become, we call it our Juice Plus family. We have events together, we go to conferences together, we travel. It's a whole lot of fun. So I plan on doing it for many years to come. And what else can I share? Another fun thing, I have a couple minutes, is our Shred 10 program too, which has been a huge blessing. It's just something that we do every month. It's a rhythm that we are doing for 10 days out of the month, where we're focusing on shredding some habits that aren't serving us and replacing those with good whole foods and other habits. And it's an online community that is super helpful. And it's great. It's one of those things you could do online that is very positive and very focused on your own self-care. So I love our Shred 10 program too. So I think that's about it for me. I'll send it back to you, Kim.
Thank you for sharing all that. That was wonderful. And I'm going to pass this back to Carole.
Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much for coming and sharing your stories. So many amazing stories tonight. And I just want to go over what it means to partner with our company. So for $52 a year, you get the benefit of working with this company, not for this company. The company ships the products for us. They collect the money for us, and it allows us the freedom to use the franchise however we choose. So you can use it as a discount on your product, like you heard a lot of people did in the beginning. And then you start to share it with your family and friends, and you start to build a little business. You can use it as a side income, your plan B, or you can choose to make it your plan A and make it your only source of income. So there's so many options, to the point of benefits, like Tina said, where, she's working for the benefits. So the company has a wide variety of things to offer you as a partner. It's a great company. We're all on this mission to inspire healthy living around the world. And thank you guys so much for sharing your stories. And we are here every Thursday night. And we will see you next week.